Hello, this is Smiler and welcome back to another episode of Super Mario Galaxy. So in this episode we are continuing our adventure and going to the Boulder Bowl Galaxy. So between episodes I have done a little bit of grinding so that we can get maximum coins and star bits. Just because we don't need to collect anymore then. So Green Star 1. Green Star 1 on my notes is referred to as the bridge. Come on. Come on. For getting maximum amount of coins, okay, so there we go. So we're just going to try and get through as many green stars as we can. It says first ramp, the second one. Come on. The Wii remote's running low on battery, but I'm going to try to use this Wii remote until the batteries run out, just because, one, I can't be bothered changing the batteries, and two, the whole point of this is we're going to try and get to the end of World 2 in this episode, then the next one we can start World 3. The further we get, the better. There we go. Got that. Got a boulder now. There we go. And then instead of actually how? How did I manage to fail that? So with my notes, it basically just tells me, like, not exactly where everything is, but gives me hints at where stuff is. This is just because with this part of the series, I just want to try to get through it. Because we've pretty much done the whole levels anyway, there we go, got the star. Next one's on the second planet. Then after that, we go into Cosmic Cove. Come on. Come on, Luigi, come on. Because the thing is, if we can get World 2 fully finished in this episode, then in the next episode we can start World 3. And the more levels we get finished, the better. And then just because of the order that they are in my list, we're just going to go through that order just so that I'm not wasting time. Also, it's easier for me to just follow the list. We got 1, 2, 3. The thing is I can 100% this game one more time. after this myself if I wanted to. Because the thing I like about this is no matter what, you can no matter what, you can always be able to, well, you can always, like, you can always play through Galaxy again or play through any Mario game as much as you want because the thing is, they're really enjoyable games. They're really fun. The amount of times that I've completed other ones is a lot. The next one says it's by the standard star. We've also got the maximum of everything now as well. It says next to standard star, this one. So with this one, I'm just going to try and do the level as quickly as I can. There it is, seen it. Come on. All I need to focus on is getting to the end of the levels because everything else is maxed out. Everything else is maxed out. We can't really get any other collectibles. Come on. Then once we've done this, then we're on to Fluzzard, I think. It's either going to be Fluzzard or the other one. The honey one. So that logic states it's probably going to be Fluzzard, to be honest, just because I'm not looking down the list. I'm just looking at it. I'm just looking at it as we go, just as a way to remind me whereabouts things are. Because the thing is if we've got notes of where everything is, it makes it quicker for us to play through. Quicker we play through, the more stars we get in an episode. The more stars we get in an episode, the quicker we get to the final level. The quicker we do the final level, the quicker we've got the entire series done. And by utilising time well in episodes, literally allows us to get more stuff. Okay, let's see if I can turn the camera up at the top then. Because once I've got that star, then the other two I'm pretty sure are in the sub area of the level. There we go. Because I know the next one's in the sub area. Yeah, they're both in the sub area. Just got to keep an eye out for them then. There we go, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Then once this galaxy's done, then we're on to Fluzzard, then we're on to Honey Hop, then after Honey Hop, then we're on to Bowser's Castle. Once we've beaten Bowser's Castle, then we're on to World 3. The whole goal of this is just to try and get as many stars as we can and get through this as quickly as we can. One's by the key and one's somewhere else. In the list, they're not listed as like anything in particular. They're just listed as Star 2 sub area for both. It also said it's the space one, not the cave. Yeah. Come on, Luigi, come on. Get to the end, let's get to the end, let's get to the end. This is another one which I don't get why. As there's 2 stars, which are pretty much next to each other, I don't see why you can't just collect both stars. It should give you the option to either go back to the hub or collect the other star if it's available in the same level. Like, I get it's making it longer. What? Where is that green star? There it is. There we go, got it. The other one's at the top. The ones who've done that, then it's Fluzzard. Once we've done Fluzzard, then it's the B one, and after we've done the Bs, then it's about the castle. Once we've done the castle, then that'll probably be it for this episode. There we go, 149 stars. 91 stars left. But 91 stars left to get until we unlock the final galaxy. Which does sound like a lot, but the thing is, if we're averaging about 12 stars per episode, in theory, if we get about 12 stars per episode, that's going to be quite quick. That will probably only be about 10 episodes. If we are keeping at the same pace that we're going. Because at the moment we're on 150 stars once we've done this. 156 stars once we've finished this entire world. Once we finish this entire world, then we're on to the next world. In one way, I get why the green stars are in it, but I do think that 3D World and Odyssey did the concept of like being able to continue the level when you collected items and that, yeah. Personally, I think it should have been like a hybrid approach between the two. Because the thing is if, for instance, you could get through this level and then collect 2 stars, but once you collect it, give it the option to either return to the hub with the star or collect another one as well. And have it so that once you collect the star, it saves. And then stars like this one where there's potential of you where there's potential of like you falling into the like black hole and that, have it so it just teleports you to the checkpoint. Have the star just take you back to the checkpoint. Because even though, yeah, it's not like the most ideal thing, it will just help out people does really help out in the sense of completing the game. Collect the key. Just because if we don't, it's going to be... There we go. We've got the star. Okay, so now it's the stupid Fluzzard level. If I didn't do it now, then yeah. For Fluzzard, it says one's in small tunnel, the other one's towards the end. So that means we're going to have to do an entire flight on Fluzzard, unfortunately. But at least on the positive note, at least we can say this galaxy's done after that. We don't have to return to it ever again. Green Star 1. This is the one for the first tunnel. Better not make me do the tutorial. If it makes me do the tutorial, I'm not going to be happy. Yep. Yay, we're going to have to do a tutorial again. Gonna have to do a tutorial again. This is like a worse version of the ray surfing from the first game. Yeah. Slow down, point up. Go for the big sun at the end. No, I don't want to go for the big sun. I want to go get the first green star. This is one of the worst levels in this game. Galaxy 2 literally is a good game, except for these stupid Fluzzard levels. I hate Fluzzard. I don't mind it as a character, but introduce a mechanic like this, which feels like ray surfing, but if ray surfing was bad. Like, in one way, I prefer Galaxy 1 because Galaxy 1, you didn't have stupid things like this. Flying on a stupid bird through a jungle. Okay, let's carry on for the later star then. I'm just trying to stay up as high as I can to try to get so that when we get to the point where the second star is, we can collect it. There we go. Okay, so that's the plan. If we fail to get the first star, go for the second one. Fail for the second one, then just make Fluzzard fly off as far as we can. Then once we get the second star done, then at least we can then move on to a decent level. It's like that stupid chimp stomp challenge. Like, I don't particularly like that level, but I wasn't gonna skip it when we unlocked it. There we go. Let's do it again. And after that, it's the honey hop. Once we've done honey hop, then it's the castle. And the whole goal is just to try to get World 2 finished in this episode. Then once we've done World 2, then we can go to World 3. Once we go to World 3, get that done in 2 episodes. Add an extra episode on for World 4. Because the whole goal is going to be to try and get every 3 episodes 2 worlds. Because then in theory, if we did it like that, and did it so quick like that, what then that will end up doing is allowing us to have the final episode be a lot better. And if we can get the final episode to be really good, then yeah. Because I want the final episode to be pretty much the last few green stars and the main star Grandmaster Galaxy, and then the like the guide on how to get the comet to appear, and then the one after that will be Perfect Run, which will simply just be me just doing attempts at it over and over and over, and then in the half an hour time slots that I give myself, see if I've beat it. If I've not, then just restart it. Because if I keep doing it like that, then what it allows me to do is it allows me to simply not have all the failed attempts, but have the final video be enjoyable and be able to like mark it as the finale. Whilst also showing like guides and that. We've missed a star. If we kill Fluzzard every single time, it just makes it easier than having to like get the star and redo the level over and over and over. Because I don't really want to do I don't want to do the tutorial for this stupid thing again. At least on the second version of the level, we do not have that issue. Also, I don't get why you can't just go straight into the race, because it says, it should say, do you already know how to fly? Rather than it be like, oh, do you want to fly? Yes or no. And then you have to say yes to doing the tutorial again. When all the main stars are being collected, it's just the green stars that we're trying to collect. So I don't see why the tutorial has to play every time. Because the thing is if the tutorial didn't have to play every time, it would make this a lot easier. Missed it again. I need to be less forceful with that. Come on. This is probably going to be the one galaxy that takes ages to do on this episode. And then the next episode, when we do the other, when we do the next world, it will probably be flying right through it. Except for the Starball one. But the thing is the motion control stages are ridiculous. Because whilst I do understand that Nintendo wants to show off the capabilities of the Wii, what the Wii can do, the motion controls and everything, like, yeah, I get that, but at this point, when this game was released, 2010, the motion controls of the Wii were already shown off a lot. And fair enough having stuff like the Star Ball and that. But personally, I think the race surfing would have been better than this. So the next Galaxy, one says avoid a swing for a vine, and the other one says float up to the top of an area. So yeah, that's going to be good. And then after that, it's the lava layer. Once we've done the lava layer, then yep. Once we've done the lava layer ones, which according to my notes are quite easy to get to. Come on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm probably going to change the batteries between episodes because the beeping for the the beeping saying about the batteries is getting on my nerves. But the whole reason why we've got the beeping is simply because of the amount of time that I've spent grinding on this. Also, they weren't fresh batteries when we started doing Galaxy. So on about this part. This is the first. This is the first floating segment. Unless it's off this vine. Let's have a look. There we go. Then if we float over, jump on that, and then float up, we can get the green star. There we go. And then the other one's towards the end of the level. And the thing is, just because of that stupid flooded level, I'm going to make this episode just a little bit longer than half an hour, just because, one, I want to get to where I want to be, and two, it's ridiculous how difficult the flooded one was. Because with flooded, it controls awfully. Whereas at least Bowser's Lava Layer, one is behind the first door, the other one is literally where the thwomps are, or womps, or whatever you want to call them. So the thing is you haven't really got any like major issues. Okay, so we just need the vine swing. There we go. Come on. Yep. Yep. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. Yep. Recharge. Yep. Round it goes, round it goes. Come on, Luigi. Go. Come on. Come on. There we go. And then what we want to do now is we... like I've seen it. There we go. We've got the star. Onto the Bowser Castle, and then once we've done Bowser's Castle, then that's it for this episode. And in the next episode, we're going to start the next world. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 156 stars at the end of this episode. We're literally flying through this. The only thing that I don't like about the fact that we're having to do this is literally, we've already done these levels before, and all it is just going back and collecting like extra stars in there. Whilst yes, it is optional. It's not mandatory to see the ending of the game. It is mandatory to get the to get a 100% profile, which is the reason why I'm doing it from World 1 onwards, because I started with World 1, just because by the time I get to the later levels, hopefully I won't have felt so sick of hopefully I won't feel as sick of the level themes as they repeat. Because I remember Galaxy 1 had a similar issue to this, where with Galaxy 1 they were like, with Galaxy 1 it was like, with Galaxy number 1 it was like, here is the here is your requirements, this is what you need to do. But with Galaxy 1 at least it warned you how many stars there was. Whereas on this, when it says Galaxy complete, you expect to not have to go to the Galaxy again. And it should tease that even when you've completed Galaxies, in the future, there might still be secrets in them to hint at you're going to have to return. You're going to have to return later on in the game to find them. Because if, for instance, they hinted at the fact that you're going to return to the Galaxies, or the green stars be stuff like uh, basically there'd be less of them. Because I get Nintendo wants to, whatever they make, they want to get as much money out of. Hence why they reuse bosses and stuff. Which I'm not saying is a bad thing because I'd rather have like 120 stars than like 60 stars, and like in like 20 stars they've got like reuse content. It's like this, it's like this. Not throwback, Boss Blitz. The Boss Blitz Galaxy, which is the one where you fight all the Galaxy 1 bosses, one after another. Personally, I think it's very clever doing that, because if you're reusing stuff from a previous game, one, even though the game was technically still in print, where is that star? Is there a twinkle from it? Are the green stars even in play at the moment? Okay, that's the only place for those chomping mouths. I'm going to quickly have a look at my notes again. Is it because I haven't selected the green star? Let's just quickly restart it and try and sort that out. Because, yeah, it should be there. According to my notes, this green star should have been where I thought it was. I know this video's gone on extra long, but I don't really care because if, for instance, I know the video's gone on longer than expected, but the thing is I'm trying to get through this game as quickly as I can. You go. Do we have to have the green comet active for the green stars? Because if the green comet has to be active for the green stars, I don't see why on the flooded level, why they can't simply just be like, yeah, it's green comet rules. You don't need to do your tutorial. Come on. One thing that I'd like to know is if, for instance, you're on the green comet. If you're on the green comet, and then you were to use like, you were to go to the end of the level, would you be able to finish it, or would the actual main star of that level be or would that the main star not actually be able to be obtained? Because in theory, you'd think that they'd have it able to obtained, but then the thing is if, for instance, the green stars do not generate in the standard version of the levels and only in the comet variant, then yeah, there it is. Note to self. There we go. Note to self, always select green comet. Okay, thanks for watching this episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!